Making decisions can be challenging, and it's not uncommon to feel overwhelmed or uncertain when faced with life's many choices. In this guided meditation, we'll gently explore techniques to help you approach decision-making with greater clarity and confidence and responsibility. This meditation is an invitation to connect with your inner wisdom and trust in your ability to make decisions that align with your values and goals. Whether you're facing a major life decision or grappling with everyday choices, this experience offers a supportive space for you to explore, grow, and find the clarity you seek. Through mindful practices and self-compassion, you'll discover ways to simplify even the most difficult decisions, empowering you to move forward with confidence and peace. Welcome to Healing Heart Meditation. I'm Bernie Gordon. As you allow yourself to settle comfortably, you might begin to notice how your body naturally starts to relax. Perhaps becoming more aware of the gentle rhythm of your breath as it flows in and out, in and out. And with each breath, you might find yourself drifting deeper into a state of calm and relaxation. And isn't it interesting how with every inhale, a sense of peace and tranquility can naturally fill your being? And with each exhale, how you can easily let go of any tension or worries that are ready to be released without even trying. As your body continues to relax in its own way, you may notice certain sensations become more apparent. The temperature of the air on your skin, the texture of the surface beneath you, and the subtle sounds that seem to gently fade into the background. These experiences, happening just as they should, help anchor you in this moment, allowing your mind to naturally drift more and more into a state of deep, peaceful relaxation. And as you imagine a soothing wave of relaxation beginning to wash over you, starting at the top of your head, you might be surprised to notice just how easily it cascades down through your body, relaxing your facial muscles, your neck, your shoulders, flowing down your arms all the way to your fingertips. And this wave of relaxation can continue to flow, releasing any tension in your chest, your stomach, your hips, flowing down through your legs into your feet and out through your toes. It's easy to let go and sink even deeper into this profound sense of peace and tranquility, isn't it? And as you relax, you may begin to notice the sounds around you. Perhaps the hum of the air conditioning, the distant murmur of voices, or perhaps even the sound of your own breathing. Whatever sounds you hear, simply acknowledge them and let them fade into the background. And as you sink even deeper into relaxation, you may notice your thoughts drifting, and that's okay. Whenever you become aware of your mind wandering, gently bring your attention back to your breath, to the present moment, to the sensations in your body. Now, as you continue to relax, I invite you to imagine a door appearing before you. This door can be any color, any style that feels right to you. And as you look at this door, you may notice a sense of curiosity growing, a desire to discover what lies beyond. And when you're ready, imagine yourself reaching out and turning the handle, feeling its form against your skin, hearing the soft click as the latch releases. As the door swings open, you find yourself stepping into a world unlike any you've seen before. As you step through the doorway, you find yourself in a vast open space filled with swirling colors and shimmering lights. This is the quantum playground, a magical place where possibilities dance and decisions take form. With every step you take, you may notice the ground beneath your feet shifting and changing, sometimes solid, sometimes fluid, always supporting you. The air around you pulses with energy, and you might feel a tingling sensation on your skin, a gentle reminder of the potential that surrounds you. And as you move deeper into this space, you become aware of various structures appearing and disappearing around you. Swings that transform into slides, climbing frames that morph into tunnels, each one representing a different choice, a different path. And as you observe this ever-changing landscape, you may find yourself becoming more and more curious, more open to the possibilities that surround you. With each breath, you might notice yourself sinking deeper into this state of anticipation and awareness. And as you explore this quantum playground, you notice a central area that remains constant amidst the shifting landscape. This area glows with a warm, comforting light that seems to resonate with something deep inside you. As you approach, you realize that this represents your core values, the essence of who you are. You may find yourself drawn to the central area, feeling a sense of peace, clarity, and responsibility as you connect with it. And as you stand there bathed in its warm light, you may notice the rest of the playground aligning itself around you. The shifting structures organizing themselves in a way that feels right, that feels true to you. Now, as you look out at the playground from this central point, you may notice a set of swings nearby. And as you watch, these swings transform into slides, and then back into swings, constantly changing, yet always inviting. And you might feel a pull, a desire to engage with them. As you approach the swings, you may become aware of a sense of lightness, of freedom. Each time you interact with the equipment, it changes, teaching you something new. And you might realize that each decision you make, each choice, free from the pressure of perfection, is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to act responsibly. Because in this playground, you find that decisions are not final. They're part of an ongoing journey of exploration, of adaptation, and responsibility. You have the power to choose, to change, and to create your own path. And so you may find yourself swinging higher and higher, feeling the rush of air against your face, the exhilaration of movement. And with each swing you might notice your perspective shifting, seeing things from different angles, understanding that there's no single perfect choice, only experiences to be had, lessons to be learnt, and responsibilities to uphold. As your swing slows, you may become aware of a merry-go-round nearby. This merry-go-round spins with a mesmerizing rhythm, its surface shimmering with countless possibilities. As you watch, you might notice how some possibilities seem clearer, more defined, while others remain hazy and uncertain. And as you observe this dance of probabilities, you may find yourself understanding on a deep, intuitive level that multiple outcomes can coexist until a choice is made, and that you have the freedom to explore them without the need for certainty. This realization may bring with it a sense of freedom, of relief, knowing that you don't need to predict every outcome before making a decision, but you can approach each choice with a sense of responsibility. Now, as you continue to explore this quantum playground, you might notice certain areas or equipment that draw your attention more than others, and that's okay. You might find yourself naturally prioritizing, focusing on what feels most important or relevant to you at this moment. In this realm of infinite potential, you discover a profound truth. Decision-making need not be overwhelming or complicated. Just as the quantum playground represents choices as playful explorations, you can learn to approach decisions in your life with a sense of ease, simplicity, and clarity. Imagine a shimmering orb appearing before you, pulsing with a gentle, inviting light. As you reach out and touch the orb, you feel a wave of insight wash over you, a deep understanding that every decision can be broken down into smaller, more manageable steps. Just as you might approach different sections of the playground one at a time, you can tackle each part of a decision individually, making the process feel easier and more achievable. Perhaps you're climbing a structure that changes as you ascend, each handhold or foothold representing a small choice that leads to the larger decision at the top. And with each step, each small choice, you may feel your confidence growing. You might notice a sense of accomplishment, of progress, as you navigate this complex, ever-changing environment, one decision at a time. As you continue to explore, you notice that you can set clear priorities, just as you decide which equipment to engage with based on your current goals and needs. Feel the clarity and focus that comes from knowing what truly matters to you. And let this guide your choices responsibly. The orb guides you, showing you how to focus on the present moment and the immediate choices before you, rather than becoming entangled in a web of future possibilities. By staying grounded in the here and now, you can approach each decision with a sense of presence and clarity, trusting that the path will unfold before you, one step at a time. As you continue to explore the quantum playground, you discover that simplifying decisions is not about avoiding complexity, but rather about embracing it with a sense of curiosity and openness. Each choice becomes an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to explore, knowing that there is no single right path, but rather a kaleidoscope of possibilities waiting to be discovered. As you wander through the quantum playground, you begin to notice the ebb and flow of your own thoughts and emotions, observing them with a sense of gentle curiosity, without judgment or attachment. This mindful awareness allows you to approach decision-making from a place of clarity and inner peace, rather than being swayed by the turbulence of your own mind. The shimmering landscape around you begins to shift and change, mirroring the ever-changing nature of your own thoughts and feelings. You watch as swirling patterns of energy dance and transform, reminding you that, like the quantum playground itself, your own inner landscape is a place of constant change and evolution. And as you continue your journey through the quantum playground, you can carry the sense of mindful awareness with you, knowing that no matter what decisions you face, you have the power to approach them with clarity, curiosity, wisdom, and a deep trust in your own inner guidance. As you continue to explore and interact with the quantum playground, you may also become aware of how familiar it's becoming. The constant change that once seemed overwhelming now feels natural, even exciting, and you might realize that with each visit, each decision, you're becoming more comfortable, more confident in your ability to navigate this dynamic landscape responsibly. Now, as your exploration comes to an end, you may find yourself back at the central area, the place of core values and inner truth. And as you stand there, you might notice how the entire playground seems to pulse in harmony with your own rhythm, your own inner knowing. You may feel a sense of empowerment, of clarity, knowing that you carry this quantum playground within you, that with each decision you face, you can tap into this place of possibility and potential, breaking down complex choices into manageable steps, aligning your decisions with your core values and responsibilities, and embracing each choice as an opportunity for growth and learning. Now, as this journey comes to a close, I invite you to take a moment to absorb all that you've experienced, all that you've learned. Allow the wisdom of the quantum playground to settle into your being, becoming a part of you, allowing you to approach decision-making from this place of deep inner wisdom and responsibility, trusting that the answers you seek are already within you, waiting to be discovered in their own time. And in a moment, I'll count from 5 to 1. And with each number, you can find yourself becoming more alert, more aware of your surroundings, bringing with you the insights and confidence you've gained. 5. Slowly becoming aware of your body. 4. Feeling energy returning to your limbs. 3. Becoming more aware of the sounds around you. 2. Your eyes are starting to flutter. And 1. Fully awake, alert, refreshed, carrying with you the wisdom of the quantum playground. Thank you for joining me on this meditation towards greater confidence in decision-making. Until next time, may you carry with you this sense of mindful awareness, knowing that no matter what decisions you face, you have the power to approach them with clarity, curiosity, wisdom, and with a deep trust in your own inner guidance. If decision-making is a burning issue for you, you may find the best healing can be obtained by listening to this meditation every day for a week, and then as often as necessary. If you have any other burning issues you'd like to meditate on, please let us know in the comments section, and we'll do our best to help as soon as we can. Or perhaps you'll discover we've already addressed your issue in the playlist. If you've enjoyed this meditation and think others can benefit too, please share, and we'd love it if you can help us to grow the channel too by liking and subscribing.